I'm looking at this as like a risk assessment. Upon arriving on the island, there was a certain level of risk that we took with our own lives, with what could happen to Los Santos if we did not get Johnny back or take him out. However, following the phone call with Divine, the matters changed. Now, the following statements were made. Number one, that he is fine. And in turn, while he has not admitted it, he is now being allowed to live by Jaeger. Inherently, Divine has said in so many words, he is with Jaeger now. Jaeger is trying to gaslight us into believing that Divine has been released and let go and whatever. That doesn't pass the sniff test. It doesn't pass it because he was already pissed about a cop being compromised. He would have had to tell him. He would have been tortured. He would have. Jaeger's gonna know what Divine told us. Is what I'm getting at.
Divine was talking to Jaeger when he was on the phone with me. He was saying, "Jaeger, can we go and talk to him? He's with Jaeger."
Exactly. So, given all of this, and given that we were instructed to leave the island, and we're not, and the statements that Jaeger made to you, Toretti, which do need to be in a report, we were not able to conduct Aegis business. He was instructed by me before our arrival that we needed to, he was instructed by me that I was there I'm on your landing pad here on the island on an official Aegis business. That's when he had the phone call with you. He tried to tell us to leave. He has now been given official notice, and he is stating that he does not know where Divine is. It doesn't fucking matter. We're going to take this. We're going to attach it with the rest of the evidence we have in regards to the weapons and shit, and we are going to invade.
I think that's hasty.
What are you thinking?
Wars are not won by invasion. Wars are won by attrition. If we know one thing about that island, it is that it is a parasite that subsists off of us. I say you shut the border. I say we sanction them, shut the borders for 2 weeks, and if they still refuse to comply, if they still want to try to continue to breathe, then we invade.
The problem is our financial assessment of the island is they do not make money from visitors. Their money is primarily made from the trafficking. The trafficking is done by those that hold passports.
Yes, but trafficking is going to be a hell of a lot easier to actually put a nail in if people aren't catching private flights out there.
The problem is they got weapons of mass destruction being produced and smuggled out to Los Santos. Look at our problem with that.
Mm. I do think that your plan, Bundy, there makes a lot of sense. I think the issue here is all the damage that's been done over the last 4 weeks. I think even if we were to siphon them, of those that are involved, they'll find a means to keep that island afloat. But I do think we should still keep that on the table.
I mean, I like the sanction idea, but I want to play ball. I'm tired of talking to these people. I'm tired of phone calls. I want to go down there with everybody, give us Divine, or else it's war. That's what I want.
Okay. My concern, and forgive me, both commissioners, because one of you denies it and one of you wasn't present for it. The last time that we declared war on a little shit box with stacked cars, it was a fight for us.
Oh, we won. No.
It will be different this time around, Bundy.
Okay, well, we had everything. I just hope you understand, during that war, we had everything.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that we
They
won.
had the high ground.
It still came at a cost, though.
It's going to come at a cost either way. We are invading a fortified island. But it's about the principle of things. It's about what happened and them continue to ignore our warnings and the conversation we're having, especially after Brian has talked to Jaeger and has told him this, to continue to smuggle and bring in weapons of mass destruction, we can't let that go. We can't just sanction them and hope to God the problem will be fixed.
Bundy, there's a ace up our sleeve. Hydra. Hydra.
You want to draft Hydra?
I want to draft every gang and give them a week of us not investigating them. That's an offer they can't refuse.
They can if they're offered rockets that we can't give them.
And if we find this material, we'll let them know that we'll put the bench up to a special mission event and we'll win it ourselves.
The trick is selling it. You've got to sell that. You've got, because Big T's right. A lot of these people, you're going to face the Michael Simone problem. You're going to face the problem of people wanting what this island can provide to them. You're going to have to demonstrate to them that helping or aiding will open a power vacuum that they might be able to fill.
I'll be honest.
You're not
I love
drafting,
my
you're
serious
selling, is what you're doing.
Look, the victims of this have been a lot of the Roosters guys, right?
I love mixing a little bit of like meme into Brian's serious voice.
Because they're also getting stuff from them, from what I understand.
I don't think you guys